So what tempted you to come and
It was
join in? Had you watched any of the new Doctor Who?
Well, the only episode I'd watched, because as I said, it wasn't my thing, but I'd heard...
You'd never seen it as a kid?
No, I had seen it. It was
But
like
it was-
tinfoil and stuff.
Right,
or
you paid no
something.
attention.
No, and I remember, doo-doo, I know the theme tune
yeah.
and a man with a scarf and...
Not always.
No, not always. Jelly babies or something.
Yeah.
And Daleks.
Yeah.
So I knew, but I didn't. And I knew there was a show called Doctor Who. Of course I did.
Yes, it'd be hard to grow up in Britain with
Absolutely,
being
and it
ignorant
was
of but it had no particular
scary. It had no
engagement for you.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would have ever necessarily seen a whole episode when I was a kid. I'd heard it was coming back, or it had come back with Russell T Davies, who I'd loved from Queer as Folk.
Yes.
And Chris Eccleston. Okay.
That's right.
So there was a massive, obviously it's a massive big deal. I turn on and it's the episode about where Rose is a baby.
Oh, yes.
Right. Now, I think that was Chris Eccleston. That wasn't you. Yeah. So everything's now set back in the 80s. This is my introduction into the new rebranded Doctor Who.
I see.
And I'm looking on and going, well, it's absolutely shocking. Like the production values haven't changed at all. This is how I remember it.
I mean, like they'd set it as a period piece, the whole thing.
Yes.
I see.
It had been set as a period piece. And I'm
Right.
like, they've dug up the old costumes. And
Quite a
everyone's
fundamental
wearing
misunderstanding of the show.
A fundamental misunderstanding. And I didn't bother watching it anymore.
Brilliant.
On that
Have you ever
first
told
episode.
Russell this?
No, I don't know if I have. But I do remember thinking, well, this is absolutely appalling. It looks exactly the same as when I watched it when I was a kid. And didn't think anything more about it until you came on. I didn't watch it,
Sure.
but I knew you were on it and I knew that I thought you were great. And then I got a call to say, would you be in this episode? And I said, I didn't read it or anything. I said, absolutely, didn't know what the part was or anything like that. I said, absolutely, I'd love to. Then the script comes, it comes with your name on every page, doesn't it? And I remember opening it because I like to open stuff in the middle and just see
how much you're in it.
See, not even flick through. I like to open it up when I first get a script, open it up, and then remember that bit that I've just read. And so when I get to film it, I think, oh, this was the bit I first looked at.
Nice.
And it was, and it said, I knew that the character was called Donna, and it said, Donna is suspended in a massive cobweb in the ceiling wearing a wedding dress. I remember thinking, well, this is something new, isn't it? No, I just said yes and jumped in.